Welcome to the Freedom Club Podcast, where we discover the fight for freedom, fulfillment, passion, and purpose. Your host is Curt Mercadante, Gallup certified strengths coach, an agency founder who is dedicated to coaching individuals seeking to level up their life and their businesses. The Freedom Club is about unlocking your talents, turning them into strengths, and crushing your objectives. You can learn more at curtmercadante.com. Welcome to the Freedom Club.
Happy Freedom Friday, everybody. This is the Freedom Club Podcast. I'm your host, Curt Mercadante. I hope you've had a wonderful week for many of you, and maybe your last work week of the year. Certainly your final work week before you shut it down for the long Christmas holiday. This might be our last podcast before Christmas, by the way, Monday, which is Christmas Eve. I may re-air a popular podcast from the past year. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And I also, before we get started on the topic of today's podcast, I want you to think back over the past year. If you're a business owner, maybe you hit your revenue goals, maybe you haven't, but you haven't achieved that true freedom that you wanted when you started your business. Listen, many of us start our own businesses because we want that sense of freedom. We escape from the 9 to 5, but several years into building our own businesses, we may realize we don't have that freedom. We feel more trapped now than we did when we were in that 9 to 5. We feel like we're building more of a prison than a business. So if that's you, I want you to go to my website, curtmercadante.com today. I want you to click on the Growth Mastermind tab. I want you to apply for my Growth Mastermind. 15 business owners coming together to share our experiences, our wins, our losses, to grow together, but not just grow our revenue, because true entrepreneurial freedom isn't just about growing the dollars and cents. It's about growing your work in alignment with your family and yourself. So if that's of interest to you and you're willing to invest just $2,700, yes, that's the price, $2,700 in your business, then go to curtmercadante.com today. Click on the tab, apply today. But don't wait. It starts January 15th. Don't wait until January 10th or 12th or 13th to apply because it's going to be full. We signed up 5 people just this week. So if you're ready to invest in yourself, if you're ready to invest in your business, if you're ready to invest in your entrepreneurial freedom, if you're ready to make 2019 a year of freedom for yourself, yes, your family, then apply today. I'd love to have you in there. And speaking of 2019, now is the time when many people set their New Year's resolutions. I used to set New Year's resolutions. I want you to stop setting New Year's resolutions. Because true change, a life of freedom and fulfillment, doesn't come about from vague goals and vague dreams. Oh, I want to be happier. I want to lose some weight next year. No, true change, true freedom and fulfillment comes about when you clearly define outcomes for your life. And so my challenge for you this week is I want you to set 3 clear outcomes that you want to achieve by December 31st, 2019. 1 outcome for work, 1 for family, and 1 for self. But then I want you to reverse engineer it. And then I want you to set 3 clear outcomes that you have to hit in November in order to get you to your yearly outcomes. And then reverse engineer it. I want you to set 3 clear outcomes for every month next year that all add up to those outcomes you set for December 31st, 2019. And then I want you to reverse engineer it even more. And for every month, I want you to set clear outcomes for each of those weeks. Reverse engineer it even more so that every single day for next year, you have 3 clear outcomes that move you toward your yearly outcome. So come January 1st, you know those 3 things you need to do to win the day that move you toward winning the week, winning the month, winning the year. That's how change is made. That's how success happens. That's how you will build a truly free life. So set those clear outcomes. Stop your New Year's resolutions. Stop your vague hopes and dreams. Start setting clear outcomes and start achieving them every single day. This is the Freedom Club Podcast. I'm your host, Curt Mercadante. I hope you, your family, and friends have a very Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you next week.